On today's show, Kyle Taylor joins us from Canada, the land pirate. It's his first Skype session ever. He did this for us. We're really excited to talk to him. I've been trying to get this guy on the show for like 2 months now, and we're finally able to do it. It's a little different today because it's pre-recorded. We did this yesterday. This was recorded on Monday afternoon because I'm going on vacation today, but I just wanted to make sure that we did this with you guys, so just strap it on, folks, because we got a good one coming up next with Kyle Taylor from Canada.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Skater D.
Hey, I'm John Charles Meyer, producer of Dave Made a Maze.
Hey, what's up? This is Scott Ladati, author of Play the Devil, and you are listening to Luch Dog.
Luch Dog. Luch Dog.
This is Andy fucking Cruz from SiriusXM 415, and you're listening to Luch Dog in the Morning.
#1 podcast in the world. Yeah, boy.
Welcome back, folks. Let's do this thing. I am so excited to have a show with you on another Tuesday morning, baby. Let's go! Welcome to the show, my one-wheeling friends. Happy Tuesday morning. We're floating. We're having fun in the social media lounge where we are serving nothing today because we're not there. Pre-recorded again. That's the last time I'm going to say it, and then we're going to just try to make this feel as real as possible. But thank you to our guest, Kyle Taylor, who joins us. Kyle, what's up, man?
Pleasure to be here.
So glad to have you on. How long have we been trying to do this? Like, since we started the show, which, God, feels like 2 months, but really, it's actually back in February. It's months we've been trying to do this. I'm glad you were able to join us. I can't wait to start fresh with you. Like, where are you living these days in Canada for our international friends? Not like your address, but like
Victoria, BC.
You are in British Columbia?
Yep. Yes, I am.
God bless America, dude. So my buddy was just telling us, we like to take trips, like my two best friends. We try to meet up and take a trip. You ever do that?
Yeah, I love going on road trips. I got my van, so I can just sleep in my van, and I can kind of putt around anywhere. But
is that how you roll? What kind of a van is it?
It's a Delica van. It's like a 4-wheel drive. Yeah, I built a bed in the back, so it's pretty sweet.
That's so awesome. I know Amanda Thompson right now is freaking out in the social media lounge. She's probably asking you right now if she can make an offer on it. She's about to make a cross-country trip, so looking for places for her to be able to crash. But yeah, dude, my buddy and it was like a threesome growing up, tripod. Like the three of us were just boys, and when you all move away, you can't really go on, like, you don't see each other a lot. So it's cool to try to do like a yearly trip. And his wife was saying, you guys should go to the British Columbia. So can you just give us a quick, 30-second, PSA on why she's right? Why that's a great place to visit?
Oh, it's the most beautiful place in Canada. That's why, right there. That's all it takes.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. So no big deal. Like Ontario is like, excuse me. That's really awesome.
The mountain range, the forest, everything about it is just beautiful. Well, you can ride your one wheel all year round.
I was gonna say, how do we relate this to one wheeling? However,
the rest of Canada just gets a bunch of snow, so we get maybe a week of snow, and that's about it.
Hey. I'm realizing right now that we're streaming live, so fuck it. Let's just go. We're just streaming right now. Apparently, we're streaming and recording, so we'll just do 2 of them. If you're catching this as a bonus because you saw that we're streaming live, awesome. We'll also post this on Tuesday morning at 11 o'clock. But welcome to everybody who's actually in here, if you are. So that's awesome. We're just doing this as a pre-recorded session because I'm going to be gone tomorrow. I'm going on vacation. I'm going out to Denver. Have you been out to Denver yet, Kyle?
Denver, yes, I have been through Denver. On the way to Race for the Rail.
Does it compare? I mean, yeah. So I guess Colorado in general, does it compare to the British Columbia as far as riding goes?
I didn't get to do a whole lot of riding. It was mostly just in a car traveling and just getting there. And then when I got there, I bricked my board within a few hours. So,
dude, take us through it. What happened, man?
Well, I bought a XR and had it shipped there, so it was brand new. So I'd have a board that was running perfectly, and I was babying it. I got it for one night. I got maybe a full charge, not even out of it. And then I hit the trick course, and I went to do a nose slide, and it just never turned back on.
Oh,
So one
man.
trick took it out.
Dude, so did you talk to the company? What'd they say?
Oh yeah, they were cool about it. Sammy took my board and he said he'd ship it back to me. So they tried to fix it there. They were able to fix some people's boards there, but I think mine was a little more problematic. So they had to ship it back to me. So
sure. No, it makes sense. I mean, so tell me about, when you guys are out there, everybody's freaking out in the social media lounge. You are live, my friends. Glad to be here. You're both clear on my end, too. Hello and good afternoon. That's awesome. To ONEWHEEL and Travis Steck. Nice surprise for you guys to get you through the end of your workday. Why not? We'll keep you on your toes. Kyle, how long you been riding, man? Are you a skateboarder or what? You seem like you've been riding your whole life, I would imagine.
yeah, I've skateboarded my entire life. I haven't stepped on a skateboard in probably about 5 years. I broke my ankle way too many times, like 4 or 5 times. So I stopped skateboarding and I had to find something new. And I was downtown Victoria one day and my dad pointed out a ONEWHEEL and there was a little booth there where they had a couple. And he's like, hey, go try that. And I was like, oh, sure. So I wandered over and I hopped on and like everyone else, my legs were shaking. The guy was holding my hand, telling me I'm a natural.
Yeah. You're great, buddy. Keep it up.
Yeah. So, and I was hooked instantly. I took their card and that was back in the V1 day. So I started about 2.5 years ago, maybe 3 years ago on a V1.
Well, tell me about your broken ankles because that's something that worries me. And I always see these skateboarders. I'm like, how did they get to the point where they're so good at this? Because they must have failed. You always see the good video, but you never see the hundreds and hundreds of crashes that they do to get to that.
Oh, that's what it is. It's mostly crashes, and then you get that one good clip.
That's so true, man. So how do you deal with that? Like, I mean, you don't worry about that on a ONEWHEEL? What's the difference?
Not as much because there's not, like, I'm not doing flip tricks and stuff like that. My feet are staying planted on the board. Obviously, there's still a fear there. Like, I could totally tweak my ankle, but I think the chances are a lot less.
Sure. No, I mean, I anytime I'm going grass to cement or cement to grass on the transfers, freaks me out. I always worry because I had a really bad spill. Actually, 2, and those are the ones that mess with me. But I'm starting to do like the things that I see Bodie doing, where is it called the sex change, where you jump and then do a 180 in the air and then come back and land on the board?
Yeah, there's a sex change or a body burial.
Okay. Now, can you do that?
Yeah, those are super fun. Yeah.
Super fun. Ankle breaker? Shin breaker. Shin buster.
Yeah, shin breaker. Anytime your feet leaves the board, there's definitely a possible chance of hitting your shins.
Should I wear shin pads? Am I just a total puss? I mean, sorry for saying it, but like, is that I thought about it because I mean, you take 1 or 2 whacks from the rail into the shin, and you'll change your tune real quick.
If you do it enough, you just start to lose feeling in your shins, and then you get to go.
Are you being serious right now? Like you actually have like a drummer has calluses on his hands, you just don't even feel your shins?
I definitely have dead spots in my shins from skateboarding where I have no feeling left.
That's so funny. Social Media Lounge, good afternoon. We're talking Travis Steck has his pirate plates on his Plus. So
nice.
He's very grateful. They definitely, yes, ONEWHEEL. They look great on the white with white on black. So I don't know, man. I mean, do you think somebody who's never skateboarded, like, or actually take me, I'm a snowboarder. 1,000 miles, like, what does it take for me to get from doing just like some 180s and really comfortable carve riding? But like, how do I get to, I never was a skateboarder, man. And I never hit the terrain park and the snowboards. So like, how do I get to being better at tricks? Like I need a coach. Kyle, will you coach me?
We just need to ride together. That's what we need to do.
It's so true. Because, like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't know what you can do until somebody shows you, and then you're like, whoa, that's even possible?
Yeah, it even helped me just riding with Bodie and Jeff when I went down to Sacramento, just to see it in person. Just, being there in person and just watching them do it is the best way to even learn anything.
Obviously, everybody's family. Everybody love everybody here in this community. But let's just put you on the spot. Who's the best rider between you 3?
Everyone has their different styles.
Put a name on it. Come on, Kyle. Oh, he's too nice.
I have no idea.
It's so hard. Everybody rides differently, man.
It's impossible to judge one wheeling. It's just so much fun, and everyone has their own splash and take on it.
Well, so what are you best at? What would you say is your bread and butter? I already know the answer, by the way.
Probably, I love nose slides and tail slides.
It's all the slides, man. It's unbelievable what I see you doing.
I love hitting stuff really fast and hard.
Now, can you take us through maybe like I haven't gotten into slides yet. For some reason, it just feels like I don't know. I have no problem sending it off of like a 8 to 10 inch curb. No big deal. Like that's fine. I'm not saying I'm amazing. It's not extreme, but like that doesn't scare me. But for some reason, the nose slides, I feel like that board's just gonna shoot out from under me, and I'm just gonna eat shit.
See, that's the problem. To complete the nose slide, confidence is like the best thing. You have to be confident that it's gonna work. Like you have to hit it with 100% confidence. If you're not confident, then it's gonna lock up and it's not gonna work.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense, because all right. So what? I guess do you come in at speed, or do you kind of take it easy, or does it depend on the trick?
Yeah, I go full speed, full bore all the time when I go into my nose slides for sure. I think it helps a bit. Like if your wheel is going to grab a bit, if you're going that fast, you kind of just bounce through it.
Really? Okay. So can you give me a tip on like what's the best way to like keep your weight shift? Is it weight over the nose, that whatever the fin is going to be on the curb, weight over the curb? Is that fair?
Yeah, pretty much all my weight is on my leg that's sliding on the curb. Yeah. My other leg is kind of just floating there, keeping the tail where I want it, basically. So it's like a one-legged squat you're doing.
I was going to say wall sits might be really good exercises to be able to do this longer, because that would probably burn your quads for a little bit after practicing a few of those, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you do any hiking, man?
I used to before the one wheel.
It ruined you.
Yeah, I much more enjoy just cruising trails on the one wheel now. It's just amazing. I love trail riding, finding new trails that are nice.
So I guess the question I'm thinking is, I'm going out to Denver today. Tomorrow. All right. Well, I'm going to stop acting like it's Tuesday. Obviously, this is Monday. Tomorrow at noon, I'm flying out to Denver. So all you Denver folks, I can't wait to see you guys. I think I'm riding with Jonathan Stock. It's going to be awesome. I'm really excited to do that. I couldn't ship my board out. We'll do that in the second segment. I'll tell you exactly what happened. But,
They wouldn't let you?
Nah, FedEx fucked me, Kyle.
Bastards.
I took it. I mean, I had a FedEx. Well, we'll do it in the second segment. But yes, I will be out in Denver, and I was going to hike and camp with my buddy on Tuesday. So today, for a lot of you who are watching this tomorrow. That's confusing. Yeah, I was really nervous. I was like, dude, did you see that story about that guy who's been bitten by a shark and dragged by the head by a bear? Same dude.
Same dude?
Same dude. So
that's great.
Kyle, I'm freaking out that's going to happen to us now. Have you ever, what kind of bear sightings are we seeing in Canada?
Yeah, I've seen grizzlies and black bears. Lots of cougars. We got wolves out here.
Dude, what the fuck, man? Like, is that something like you walk around with a shotgun?
I don't, but even a trail that I rode a few weeks back, all of a sudden there was a sighting of a bear eating a deer right on the trail that I was cruising down a week before.
This is why I'm asking, because I know this is a show about one wheels. I'm not talking about camping for no reason. I just feel like you must have come across some crazy ass shit as you're riding down the trails.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah. I always try to bring a buddy with me now. I do have a few friends that have one wheels, which is awesome. So I don't know if I'll go that deep into the bush by myself again, but always keep a buddy with you.
What's the weirdest, the sketchiest situation you've been in on a one wheel?
Not many. I seem to have missed all the bear and cougar sightings.
Not necessarily with animals. Maybe you were crossing. I can tell you one right now. I was at the beach the other day. Mom and Dad, if you're watching, just tune out for like 3 minutes. I was at the beach and I was going against traffic and I was sending it, and I was not following my rule, which is don't point the nose of the one wheel at the oncoming traffic, because if for some reason it goes, like, that's going to send you in. There's nothing you can do. Your momentum's going to take you from there. And so I realized that, and I did a heavy heel carve, and then the ground kind of transferred from under me, and I fell backwards and ate shit. That's how I broke or hurt my elbow. But I mean, dude, at the same time, I was basically playing chicken with the oncoming car at 50 miles an hour, and I'm just thinking to myself, what a fucking idiot. I am the idiot. Like, learn from this, people. Don't do that. Wait until the car passes. Don't play chicken. Do you have anything at all, like a sketchy-ass situation you've been in on a one-wheel?
All my falls have been just showing off in front of people. I'll be cruising down a trail. I see some people and I want to show off a bit. Then I end up, taking a nosedive. I've only taken probably 2 or 3 nosedives, and it's always been my fault. I always, I'll hit a berm or a bump and I pump it like I would a snowboard.
Yeah, for sure.
Forward into it.
Yeah.
And then I go down hard, and I hurt my ego most.
But it is true. Can you speak to the fact that every time you see somebody that you want to impress, you eat shit?
Every time.
It's a rule, man. Like, why do you think that is? We've talked about it a lot here.
Anybody.
What's that? Say that again?
I don't try to impress anybody now. I learned my lesson.
You don't have to, Kyle. All you got to do is ride your regular ride. You're impressing all of us, just so you know, man. I mean, it's really been a pleasure to have you on, and I'm just grateful of your time. What time is it there? Are you on the same time as us?
It's 1:30 p.m. here.
Okay, so you're basically, you're Cali time, which makes sense. Okay, my geography is not strong, so go ahead and hit me up in the social media lounge right now. Light me up. My geography sucks. I know that. We once held up a map of the entire United States with empty states. It was just empty. It was just all the states drawn, but it didn't have the names. And my co-host said, "Point to Kansas." And I mean, God bless America. I don't know. And I feel terrible saying that, but I have no shame. It's just not my strong suit, man. Like, I'm sorry.
I'm with you there.
What'd you say?
I'm with you on that one.
I've only seen a few deer and rabbits out here from the social media lounge. I've yet to explore the Deschutes Forest here in Bend, Oregon. Okay, I hope I'm saying that right. Travis Steck has seen deer, turkey, and mountain goats. Wow. What? What were they eating? Were they like mountain goats? Were they like kicking a can around like I would expect? Or, I mean, geez, I don't know. You guys, do you ride with any kind of protection ever?
Me? No. Sometimes I wear leather gloves when I'm trail riding. I did buy a helmet so I can compete and race for the rail. I do want to do more trail riding. Like, trail riding's been super fun. So I'll probably wear a helmet for that. Because the trails out here are gnarly. It's all mountain range, like exposed rock, like super gnarly stuff. So.
Did you see that edit that Jeff and Sean Nelson put together? My Lord.
Yeah, that was sweet.
Dude, that was insane. Like, those guys are crazy, and I love it, but my God.
Yeah, those trails were nuts.
If you guys know what I'm talking about, just go check out the Float Life. Their channel on YouTube is awesome. He's got really cool stuff, and McCosker puts out some really nice edits. He's basically one of the godfathers here of the one-wheel community. You got to ride with him, man. What's his riding style like? What's it like?
Super floaty. It's like all finesse. Like, I hit everything super hard and fast. Like, when I was trying to do curb stuff, I'm just hitting it way too fast. I'm bonking off it, getting air, and watching how he was finessing everything changed my game when I got back home and I learned how to finesse my tricks a little bit better.
Really?
Like, he just makes love to that curb.
It's almost like he's making love to the board, you know what I mean? And I know you guys know that feeling of not having to think anymore. I'm going to talk about an electric unicycle at some point today. Kyle, any thoughts on that?
I haven't tried one, but I mean, there's some people out there doing some weird stuff on them. They look pretty fun.
It's a blast. I'm going to get wrecked today on the internet, and that's fine. That's fine. Like, you either like algebra or you like geometry. There's a very small amount of people who like both. And I understand that you're going to like snowboarding or you're going to like skiing, and that's how it is. And if this is the case, you're going to like one-wheeling or you're going to like unicycling. Most likely, you're not going to be down with both. I'm not going to try to argue your way into that. But I'm going to tell you something right now. It's fucking awesome. It's so much fun. And I'll talk to you guys about that in a little bit. In fact, we can come up and take a break. Kyle, you're doing a great job. You're on the show. You watched the show. Is it weird at all being on the show?
It is super weird staring at a screen and just talking into it.
You're doing a great job, man. So hang out right there. We'll take a quick break, and we get back. More from the Land Pirate, Kyle Taylor. you ever wondered to yourself, man, what the fuck am I going to eat today? I got the answer for you right here, folks. It's Marinate Restaurant. You marinateyourlife.com. That's what you're going to do. You're going to go over there. You're going to get yourself some sliders, some bowls, some soups, some tacos, whatever it is, because you know on Tuesdays, those tacos are buy one, get one free. So head over to the Brando store on the corner of Western and Melrose and get yourself some goddamn tacos. Let's go, baby. Marinateyourlife.com. Head over there today for the best food you've never had.
You guys are so hot right now.
Welcome back, folks. It's your boy Luch Dog hanging out with you, and of course Kyle Taylor, who joins the show with me live on a Monday afternoon. What's up, Kyle?
Yeah.
Dude, thank you for hanging with us, man. You're doing a great job so far. We're having a blast with you guys. Thank you for joining us in the social media lounge. Very excited to see you all there. You're very sexy, looking great. Got a little buzz on you. I'm sure you do. You know you do. I gotta start doing a drinking show. I really want to do a power hour for the social media lounge at some point. And it's weird because we're gonna have two social media lounges. The one today and the one from tomorrow. It'll be super fun. So Kyle, thanks for joining us again, man. Let's just get back into it. What kind of mods are you riding on your board? Is there anything that you do to make your board ride better?
Definitely, I change the grip. As soon as I get it, I feel the stock grip off. Especially helps for trail riding. It's super rough and bumpy, so you got to be light on your feet, but still grip onto the board. Float plates are mandatory. I love sliding, so that's just, yeah, that's 100% you need that on there.
How often do you go through them?
Not as often as I thought. Like, I get a few months out of them for sure. I only have about 700 miles under my belt. I work 5 days a week.
Shut the front door, man. Are you serious?
Yeah, I work 5 days a week, 10-hour days. I probably only ride on weekends, a couple charges, and that's about it.
Dude, that's why I've been trying to get you on the show. It's unbelievable how, I mean, your schedule's busy. Can you tell us what you do?
I'm a machine operator for a concrete factory. So I do crane operating in the morning. I mix concrete all afternoon, a little bit of backhoe and forklift operating in the evening.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
So that tires me out. Concrete's heavy. So by the time I get home, I might take a little putt down to the coffee shop and grab a coffee, but it's not any heavy riding, that's for sure.
Does it ever bother you when you don't feel your normal stoke? Like when you don't feel motivated to ride and it's 70 degrees outside, you're like, what is wrong with me? Why am I not riding right? Have you ever had that moment, man?
Usually when I'm inside, I feel unmotivated to go out. I'm way too exhausted, way too hot. But whenever I get on my board, I'm instantly motivated. As soon as I get on it, I was like, oh, this was the right idea. I'm outside, I'm loving it every time.
It's funny. That's the one thing you just have to remind yourself of that feeling. It's so true. Yeah. You just got to remind yourself, dude, I'm going to be happy in 30 seconds. I just got to get out there. In fact, it's a wonderful way to start your day. I've been going to get my coffee instead of making my coffee. It's probably a little bit more expensive to go get it instead of make it, but whatever. I think it's worth it to go and start your day with a float. It's really neat. Go ahead, man. Do you have a morning? I mean, you can't get in why don't we get you riding in the morning before work? What time are you getting in there, dude?
I get up at 5 in the morning every morning.
God,
so there's no chance I'm going to be riding at 5 in the morning.
No, not happening.
No.
Happy hour in California. Vicious Grip is amazing. Jeff hit me up when he was out here, but was too busy filming his badassery to make it to where I was. Yeah, I'm sure he was because he's putting out some serious shit. Now, Raquel, I don't know if you met her. Did you meet her, his wife?
I did. She's awesome.
I can't wait to meet all of them at Float Life Fest. Is she, what is it that she used to do? Is it wakeboarding?
Yeah, wakeboarding. She's an amazing wakeboarder.
I think she was a professional wakeboarder and then got into one-wheeling. I was a snowboarder. You started out skating, I guess, was your transition drug to the one-wheel, right?
Yep.
Your gateway drug?
Yeah.
Could we say that the one wheel is a gateway drug too? Because like, does anybody else out there have a weird, like, I am starting to get other toys, folks? Like, I got a Rad Mini. You know that. I talk about that electric bicycle I use all the time. All right. I just got an electric unicycle. We can do that for a few seconds if you want, but I'm going to do that. I'm going to have a little video for you guys at the end of me just riding around. So I kind of wanted to do that separately. Man, I just want to talk about it for a second. Like, it's this one wheel has really opened up my eyes, Kyle, to a new world of feeling like I'm flying. And it's like the one superpower that I always would have chosen over like reading minds or time travel. Like, I'd take flying, dude.
100% yes.
Am I right? I mean, like, if you ask me what kind of animal I'm going to be, it's probably some sort of bird. So, I mean, like, I feel like now I've been given that opportunity. And, like, I spent $1,500 to go to Colorado and snowboard 4 times in really, really cold weather. Why am I not spending $1,500 to snowboard every day? Like, it makes no sense. Like, that, if I can do that, I'm going to do that. Sorry. And that's kind of where my mindset is, because my friends don't get it. Do any of your friends think you're crazy for spending the money that you spend on these boards?
They all did until they tried it, and now they're all just begging me to ride it all the time.
Absolutely. Yep, absolutely. And they also say to me, look, dude, you're crazy, but I will say this is the one thing that you've ever been this is the one thing that you've been actually convincingly passionate about. Like, you really are making me, because I'll say things like, hey, check this out. Here's a hypothetical for your cynical friends. If I told you that we came out with magic carpets, you could ride one. Here, I got 2 of them. You want to ride one? And you're just like, nah, I didn't feel like it. I didn't want to give it a try. Like, why? What is wrong with your life that you wouldn't want to try the magic carpet? Give me a break. And they go, yeah, I mean, I guess I would. If I told you that a magic carpet was invented yesterday and I have 2 of them, you want to come over? They're like, yeah, I guess. And I'm like, well, then come over. Why are you not coming over? I don't get it. They're just so afraid to try something new, man. I mean, a new rider could get on a one wheel and have some fun on their first day, right?
100%. I have friends that have never touched a board sport, and they hopped on it, and they're just addicted to it.
Did you teach them in a certain way? Is there any way you got them riding successfully so that they didn't have to get that frustration of just like, I went through a lot of frustration with this electric unicycle. It's called the Gotway Tesla 16-inch wheel. It's fucking fast, guys. It goes like 30 miles an hour. I'm only 158 pounds, so I can fucking rip this thing. And it goes like 30 miles. So like the acceleration is way faster than a one wheel. The speed can be faster. Like, I've never even hit pushback because I'm so used to one wheel speed that my brain just stops at like 18. I'm good.
Hey, you're dialed in.
I am dialed into that board, Kyle. Every time I'm like, I feel like I'm about 50%. You hear vroom, you hear that noise. But yeah, there was a learning curve there because nobody was there to teach me how to ride this one wheel. Not the one wheel. I'm sorry, the electric unicycle, which is the skier's version of a one wheel. That's as clear and easy as I can put it. Like, we are the snowboarder's version as a one wheel, right? And the electric unicycle is the skier's version. That's it.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah.
And you're using 4 edges. You're using your outside right foot, inside right foot, outside left foot, inside left foot. And you got it. And that's a really weird feeling for somebody. I've never skied before. I rollerbladed. Did you ever rollerblade growing up?
I did when I was a kid. Yeah, really small.
So like, imagine if I put you in rollerblades and then I put a bar in between them so that they're 8 inches apart and you can't move them from 8 inches apart. But now you just kind of have to shift your weight in and out to do the turning. That's what it feels like, except it would be as if you were only on one little tiny wheel in your rollerblades and it was in the middle, so that like you can easily maneuver. Like the flickability of this thing, like you talk about Jeff with his finesse and the way that he flicks the board all over the place. You can do that with these unicycles in a way that I had no idea you could. It's way less surface area than I'm used to with the one wheel. And I'm doing 180s on the first day just because I get it from the one wheel and it transfers over so well. But am I lame, dude? I mean, that's the question, man. Am I a fucking loser? Like, it feels so much cooler on a one wheel. It just does.
Hey, if it feels good, do it.
If you saw a guy riding down, having the time of his life, but he's on an electric unicycle, and I'm not asking Kyle this, I'm asking all of you this who are listening today, Tuesday, whenever you listen, or on the podcast in the future. When you see somebody with an electric unicycle, is your thought fucking lame? Or is your thought, whoa? Because I thought I was going to get a whole lot of lames. I mean, dude, it's got colored lights that go in the direction that you're going around the wheel. I mean, you could turn them off. It's kind of neat, but it's really fucking lame for anybody who, like, cares about that stuff. And I just see a lot of people that are going to probably give me a lot of hate today because I tried this. I've got an electric unicycle. Guys, we don't all have to only do one thing. I think that the one wheel to me has been a gateway drug. So is there, as far as I've got an electric bicycle now. I've got an electric, who the hell knows, skiing machine. So is there anything that you've got your eye on, dude? Or are you just set?
Just the one wheel. That's all I need. I'm a board sport kind of guy. I've tried water skiing and skiing, and I don't know. It just feels unnatural not to be sideways. Like I stepped on a skateboard when I was probably 5 years old, so it's just been with me my entire life.
From the social media lounge, Tool. Yes, I appreciate it. I try it though, he says. I mean, look, I'm telling you, it looks super fucking stupid. It does, as far as a electric unicycle goes, compared to a one wheel, where a one wheel looks a lot cooler. I think skaters who ride a skateboard look a lot cooler than the coolest rollerbladers. Is that fair?
That's fair.
Right? So I think that's what's happening here is that, yeah, that's really neat. You still look not nearly as cool as the guy on a one wheel. But is it fun? Oh, fuck yeah, dude. I'm all over the grass. I'm all over the berms. Like, I'm starting to figure this out. So, like, if you're at all interested, it's worth it. I think it's worth it. But the learning curve is way steeper than the one wheel was. I wouldn't just let a friend get on it. So really, you're just set, man. You're good with it. You don't need anything new. You don't feel like looking into maybe. Did you see that Razor? The little toy scooter company. You know who I'm talking about?
No.
Like kids ride those little scooters that they push with their. I mean, they're just those little wheel scooters.
Yeah, they're everywhere. Yeah,
they're everywhere.
Park, that's all you see there now.
Right. Okay, so now that company makes what are they called? Jet rockets or something like that. They're like, you put your shoe. Remember when rollerblades were the kind that you could actually step in with your shoes on, and then you would just put the straps over them?
Yep.
So they're kind of like that, and they go on the back of your heel of each foot, and they're motorized. They go up to 10 miles an hour. So it's kind of like you see the kids getting on their feet like they're those rolly shoes, the way that those kids kind of roll around on those rolly shoes. That's that kind of a positioning. And then it actually just sends them motorized 10 miles an hour.
I do the splits for sure.
Yeah, dude, I was so nervous about it. I saw that. I was like, no, I don't want independence at all from my feet. Not at all. But yeah, cool shit's coming out, man. Like, I don't know. Let me throw something at you, Kyle. I've talked about this on the show before. You're a long-time listener, first-time caller, so let's do this one for real. I'm taking a pause because I want to figure out how I want to set this up because I'm worried. Okay, I think that we're in the wild, wild west right now. I think in, I don't know, 20 years, 50 years, these things are going to be everywhere. Would you?
Yeah, probably not even. The world is crazy progressive. It's insane.
So how fast? I mean, do you see these things taking on? Is it something that you think once the price points get to the right places and then we can be mass produced, that people will have the interest for it?
I think most definitely, yeah.
I really believe it with the bottom of my heart. There's never been a product that I've loved every day and used every day the way I do this one wheel.
As long as cities support it, right? Like they support bike lanes, and they basically need to change those bike lanes into multi-purpose lanes, like modes of transportation.
This is my worry, Kyle. You hit it right on the nose because you're a forward thinker, and what I'm worried about is right now, let's say 1% of the population owns these things. Can you imagine the chaos of 50% ownership, 30% ownership? Can you imagine what the world would look like with no rules and 30% of people floating wherever the fuck they want, all over the grass, all over the lawns, we're trying to instill good etiquette so that when that happens, you don't have assholes, but you're going to have assholes that ruin it for everybody.
There'll always be a few assholes out there.
So, like, dude, do you ever think about the fact that, like, enjoy it now, folks, because I'm telling you, within our lifetimes, these things aren't going to be banned, but they're going to be heavily regulated. The way I feel like, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, because bicycles, everybody's got a bicycle. Nobody's worried about it. Like, I'm trying to talk this out. I'm very nervous. Can you tell, Social Media Lounge? I'm very anxious that this is too good to be true. Like, this can't last forever.
Yeah, I agree with you there. That's why I think they just got to support it. And as long as they do, it should be okay. But I don't know. In the bigger cities, they might struggle with it. But if you're on the outskirts of town, I mean, I've never had any problems with cops. They'll just bike right up to me and they're like blown away by it. And they're kind of stoked on it.
In DC, that's been mostly the case. I mean, I rode right past in a park that says no motorized vehicles. I rode right past the cop. I just give them a, hey, thanks a lot, and I roll right by. And I roll by controlled, not looking like an asshole. They don't say anything. And usually if they do, it's really like, wow, that thing looks fun as shit, man. Like, it's pretty neat.
A lot of people think it's like momentum driven, so they don't even realize that it is motorized.
Yeah, I know y'all feel me on this one. When you get to like a street or like an intersection and you're coming in pretty hot and the car stops so short because they don't realize that you have the ability to brake. They think you're just coming down a hill in like massive speed. And then you slow down and they're like, oh, okay, well, I will go then.
Blows their mind.
Kills me, man. So how do we instill then? I'm going to wrap this up pretty quick with you guys. I mean, I've had a blast with you. I'm going on vacation. I'll see you guys out in Denver. And then I'm going to be in LA so I'm going from Tuesday to Sunday. I'll be in Denver. And then I'll be in LA from Sunday to Wednesday night. So if anybody in LA wants to get some riding in too, it'd be awesome. Come check me out at marinateyourlife.com. No, not actually. Let's go to the actual restaurant. I'm actually going to eat it. Maybe I'll do a drunken ad from the actual restaurant, but Matty Potts is going to feed me. He's my co-host on Luch Dog in the Morning. He owns that place. And I'm going to be out there. So Marinate. Remember, you guys get a discount if you mention One Wheels over there. I think it's 15% off. Corner of Western and Yorkshire or something. I don't know. He's in Hollywood. Look him up. Marinate. All right. So Kyle,
Yes.
only what left with the people do we leave them? How can we spread the stoke today so that they start their days if they're watching right now on Monday afternoon, so that they're going, we want to send them into happy hour. We want to give them a good mood. And if they're watching on Tuesday morning, they're just getting through the workday. So what is the best thing that this One Wheel has done for you? Just give me 30 seconds of your most passionate speech and pitch for the One Wheel.
It's just given me purpose again. Once I left skateboarding, I didn't really have anything that drove me. I just worked every day, came home, and that was about it. And ever since One Wheeling, it's just given me a new purpose, something to focus on and be creative. And that just pumps me every day. And my foot and my ankle has been feeling better than it ever has. And I think it's just because of the One Wheel and the movement in your ankles and stretching it out every day. I almost feel like I could step back on a skateboard again, no problem. And that's because of the One Wheel. And I'm pumped on that.
I really hope you do, dude. I know we do, because if you're doing this on a One Wheel, I would love to see what you do on a skateboard. But thanks for joining us, man. It's been a lot of fun for all of you who got this little bonus show today in the Social Media Lounge. You guys did a great job. I'm loving this. One Keel Adam Hilliker is there. Please tell Kyle that I love him. So beep, beep from Hilliker, Kyle.
I love you, Adam.
There you go. Chong Lee, check us out. Hit me up and let us know how that Evolve works out for you. It just brings out the kid in me too, and that's what a lot of people are saying in the Social Media Lounge. The ability to explore like a child who's 10 years old and has all of the energy in the world at the age of 35 or whatever you are, 40, 50, 60, doesn't matter. It's just the tits. Thank you for joining us, Kyle. Say goodbye to the people, man. We appreciate it. There he goes. All right, Kyle Taylor from Canada. Man, this has really been a fun show. I've had a blast with you guys. Thank you for putting up with me while we're going on vacation. We will be off next week, so no voice of One Wheel a week from Tuesday this week. So next week we're off, and I will see you guys afterwards. Belly is going to be gone for about 2.5 weeks too. He's going to Comic-Con. We got a lot of stuff going on here. It's the summer. We're taking some vacations. We will miss you. Belly, I miss you. Mikey Barnes, I miss you. It's tough doing it all without you guys today. But Kyle Taylor, thanks a lot, bud. All right, folks, we will see you guys in a little while. It's going to be a while. Luch Dog in the morning. Voice of One Row.